one. America do better.
America do better. That's all it is right there.
Do better.
All right, so let's talk about Uganda real quick.
Ugh.
Yes, it's not America. America do better. Let's talk about Uganda. Let's talk about Uganda. What's that side right there? You talking Black Power all month.
No,
Of
let's
every
get
single
into
podcast,
it. Let's get into
I say
it.
Uganda, you give it our side.
Let's get into it. Let's
All right,
go.
bet. Let's get into it.
Go ahead.
So Uganda's doing something crazy right now. They are charging people to use social media. I ain't just talking social media as in one app. You're like one of them old ladies in church right now.
It's hot as shit in here, y'all. Y'all got the air off. I'm sweating.
We had to.
Well, okay, well, I have to use a fan because I'm hot.
Hey, fair enough.
Look at you, AJ.
That's not me.
Oh, Patrick.
Yeah, imagine that.
Pat spilled something again.
Yes, he did.
All right, so back to Uganda. So Uganda's charging. They're not charging much right now. Only charging a nickel to use social media. But the fact is that you have a country charging money to use Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram. It's about It's about 52 other apps I didn't even name that they're actually charging for, and I ain't about to name all of them right now.
Nah, name them all.
I don't have all the names of that. Even if I did, I ain't doing that shit right now. So the thing about this is that social media pretty much runs the world. I mean, to be honest, are you sure opening that bottle up?
I'm trying not to hit AJ in the teeth like he did me.
No, ooh, damn, never mind. All right, so the thing is that social media runs the world.
I'm not going to touch
all day.
that.
Like, I mean, like even us right now. I mean,
Keep
YouTube.
your fucking comments to yourself.
All right, enough. Jesus Christ. YouTube, Facebook. That's all social media right there. So the thing is that one, how would you react if you were living in Uganda to this nonsense right now? Would you pay? Would you pay a nickel a day? Just a nickel. It's supposed to go towards tax revenue for the country.
Now, if Facebook
well, this is what Uganda said.
Was a nickel.
This Uganda also said too. They said if you have money to chat, then you have money to pay to use social media.
You have money to chat.
Yeah, they said money you have to use all these apps, and you should have money to be able to pay.
Oh, like if you have free time, then you have.
Essentially,
obviously, you're not working hard enough, so you should be paying for it. No. Now, if you go on your Play Store or Apple, whatever thing, and Facebook was 25 cents, I paid the 25 cents. But how you gonna tell me to pay for Facebook when Facebook is free to install on my phone? That's stupid.
You know, at one point there was rumors of Zuckerberg charging to actually use Facebook. And to be honest,
no, he can't do shit now after what happened. He just got to shut up and be quiet for a minute.
I don't know. The way it is, it's so much money in social media, is that, and I use Uganda as an example for not just America but for the rest of the world, because the world exists outside of America, as we all said earlier.
Really?
Countries you visited.
It does?
Shocking. Most Americans don't realize
that.
For
some it does. For others it doesn't.
I'm gonna go around with Eric Carr. You already told me how you feel. Pat, Pat's not big on Facebook, but Pat loves himself some IG though. He led an Instagram life. So pretty much the two of y'all, what you tell me right now? Would y'all pay for Facebook or any type of social media?
I'm not paying for no free app.
No, because even now, for me personally, I'm not active on it, so it's not a necessity for me. Now, granted, for what Uganda's tax implements, it's about, I think it was 5 cents a day. But I get speaking out, so yeah, that's relatively insignificant, but it's what it breeds. You know what I mean? Because once you open the doors to that, then you open doors for increases and all of that. And now, I do agree with Ugandans and how it can potentially go against freedom of speech.
To me,
and it almost
I just cut you off.
Go ahead. I thought you paused.
You did pause, like you were done.
Right?
Am I thought?
No, you were right. You were right there.
Finish your thought, Pat. Go ahead.
Yeah. So anyway, but yeah, I do agree that it does go against freedom of speech, being as though that it's charging you to use that luxury. So anyway,
go ahead.
It just seems like real controlling behavior when Uganda's a democracy. So how can you? Do you know what I mean? Like if you look at the type of government that they have, it's a democracy. So it's all about, like America, freedom. How are you going to have a country that's free but charge for people to use.
Well,
a free
I think
app.
it's the same thing. Not to cut you off. I'm
No.
sorry.
I did have a question though. Like, where
Yeah.
does that money go?
It goes back to the state.
It goes to the state.
Yeah, it's a tax. So pretty much, the thing about it's the same thing with the NFL and the owners and the players. It's a disconnect between the government of Uganda and the people.
Right.
A lot of people use social media. The majority use social media are what younger people, because internet was what it really came in existence about 30 years ago.
1998.
Right.
Yeah, Twitter didn't really pop off to 2010, something like that.
Yeah.
So,
Around that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Instagram, a couple years later. Snapchat, about 3 years ago.
Snapchat is new.
So all this is new.
Right.
And it'll be
right.
something else popping off here in the next couple of years. It's just how it goes. So
I can't keep up.
Everybody in Uganda government, their council, what I read, is 65 and older. So
they have no fresh eyes, no young eyes on the issue.
Exactly. They're pretty much looking at it through
Kinda
their
like the
view.
NFL.
Yeah,
Old
exactly.
people.
They're looking from their view, like, hey, people are using it. Fuck
But
it, just
they're
charge
not.
money for it.
That's
yeah,
the problem.
but
They're not.
that goes against net neutrality. So for
Which
those
doesn't
who,
exist in this country anymore.
Yeah. So for those who don't know, net neutrality is a basic principle of when you use internet services, it allows you to freely view all sources on the internet without bias, and it allows you to, like I said, freely view. And to put that tax in place goes against that, because it's putting a stipulation on your use. And Uganda still has that. They still have that principle in place. So when you enact this tax, it just goes against the fundamental idea of how to use the internet. And
right.
so I get the voice.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, I don't like it at all. And I want to bring this back home front with us living here in the United States of America. Do you think this could happen to us one day?
Anything's possible.
It's possible.
Yeah, the same way I look at it too. I think that if people, but the thing is that, let's say right tomorrow, if Zuckerberg were to charge 99 cents, $1 just a year to use Facebook, would you pay?
There's gonna be some users that's like, nah, man.
Exactly.
Some, but not. It won't shut down Facebook.
Do y'all need social media at all? Honestly,
some people do.
Well, see,
I ain't talking some people. I'm talking about us.
but it's headed that way.
Just
like social media, one of their goals is to dive more into content-driven platform.
Which social media?
I said Facebook.
Facebook. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha,
Facebook as a company is working currently, as well as Apple, to implement that much more content on the platform. So with that comes subscription-based services. And so it'll be, in America, we always have it where you have the option to or not to, but everything that's on the platform that's of benefit is geared towards subscription-based. So we already have that implementation in place, but you still have that freedom of choice. And what this internet company is doing with the government is doing in Uganda, implementing that tax, is the exact opposite. It's forcing them into it. It removes the option of choice, the freedom of choice.
Right.
Yeah. Which I don't agree with.
No, not at all.
So I don't think we'll go that route. Once breaking it down and I hear it, I don't think we'll go that route.
I don't know.
Being forced into,
I have no idea what the future
there's
holds.
so much shit you can tax. Why do you have to tax social media?
Because it's extremely lucrative.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I think
they put taxes on the internet.
Do you know there's a tax for grocery bags?
So I was just about to get into that, and I'm glad you said that. So
tax anything.
what is the difference between taxing 5 cents a day for social media and taxing 10 cents every time you go to the grocery store in California?
You gotta eat.
Exactly. So
you have.
I ain't gotta have Facebook. I'd rather have food than Facebook.
In California, you have the option of supplying your own bag.
Yeah. Well,
and you can still take away the necessity, which is your groceries.
Right.
Okay.
Whereas in Uganda, they tax it. So if you want to key in,
there is no choice.
You pay to play.
Right.
Here's my thing. Right. So, and I didn't really look into this link, right? But off of not looking into it, right? Ricky had stated that the tax goes back into the state. So if we legalize marijuana, the tax will go into the state. So
Okay.
if we would put taxes on Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, would that get us out of economical debt?
No,
Why? How isn't? How wouldn't?
because we're in like trillions of dollars of debt.
But it would be a great start, right?
Yeah, but
No.
it's a fact that the debt that we're in, that we currently hold, is not repayable. We're at a level in terms of how
It's like
it
$17 trillion.
aligns with the economy. You know, in terms of
Yeah. I'm
we
listening.
can't pay
I'm
that
listening.
back.
I got you.
Yeah, so
So at the end of the day, if we can't pay it back,
What's the point of taxing Facebook?
no. Why wouldn't they tax Facebook?
Because we're not going to get out of debt.
But see, we're not getting out of debt because of the current policies in place. So if you put tax on Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, that money builds up over time. We have millions of people, billions of people in America using all social media platforms.
You said billions
I would say billions, yeah,
in America?
in America.
No, that's only about 320 in the country. Million.
I thought there was okay. Regardless,
On the planet, there's like,
Well, the planet is 7 billion.
yeah.
7 billion. Okay, so that's
Right.
what I was thinking. The planet.
No, you
so,
good.
So regardless, you say how many?
7 billion.
No. In America,
320.
Oh,
320
million.
million. Okay, so let's do some math here. Can I pull my phone out real quick?
Go ahead, do some math. Crunch some numbers.
Let's do some math here. 320.
Because pretty much everyone right now is on social media. I mean,
Yeah.
that has, if you have a phone, you have some form of social media. More than likely.
But you only pay when you use it. I don't use social media every day.
No. They said a month. A month.
No.
A day.
A nickel a day.
A nickel a day. Okay, so
I,
yeah.
So if you don't use it that day, you don't pay the 5 cents.
Right.
So
How do they track
so
that?
look, I don't even
I mean,
know.
you have IP address history.
Yeah.
Same way they track predators.
So whose
Looking at
job
child
is
porn.
it to track that and follow who's on and who's not every day?
Probably the internet companies that report it back to the state.
right, because that's who's suing the government in Uganda now is an independent internet company.
So I don't know what this means. And I'm gonna throw it up here. That's how much money we will make a year.
That's 7.008 to power 10.
Yeah,
that's
but
like
to power 10.
1, 2, 3. That's like 7 trillion or 7 million. No, it's more than that.
It's million.
Is it
billion? Billion? I think 10.
I
The
wish
zeros.
I need a piece of paper.
I don't know. Somebody out there do the math.
Yeah.
Throw it in the comments.
But what I'm saying, over time, if you take that over 3 years, we will be out of debt.
I mean, it would be money.
Yeah.
It would be money.
So I don't. Would I pay 5 cents a day? I would have to.
How much is that a month?
If our
Quick math.
government said we had to, then yes, obviously we would have to. But our government isn't.
That's $1.50 a month per person.
People would pay that. $1.50?
A month
People
per
would pay
person.
that.
Honestly,
Yeah,
that
but it's not about
It's the
the
principle of the thing.
affordability.
No, I
It's what
understand
it
that.
represents.
Yeah, I understand 100%.
But-
Absolutely.
I just
But-
don't see how you can charge for people to use free apps. That's what I don't understand.
and that's what I'm saying. Whether it's free or not. So people don't charge for free apps. Okay. Here's my rebuttal on
Okay.
that. Yeah. Here's my rebuttal on that, right? So people download free games all the time, but they'll spend 99 cents to get more lives on Candy Crush.
Pokemon Go.
Right, but
Yeah.
see, that's the option of
Their
choice.
choice.
You see what I mean?
Thank you.
So
That's different than
You choose to spend 99 cents
to
on
link
extra
in,
lives.
to open up the app being charged versus in-app charges. It's totally different.
okay, so what did they do this, right? What did they charge 99 or what was it, 5 cents? 5 cents to watch a video or to post a video, to post a picture.
That adds up way quicker.
Whoa, that's something totally crazy right
Yeah,
there.
but-
There's people that post like 10 times a day.
Okay, but
But if
that would be
they-
your choice, right?
Right.
Yeah, that would be your
if that
choice,
was
right?
the way the
Right,
app
but that's
worked.
the equivalent of being charged to speak.
But all I'm saying, the only point that I'm trying to make is that this could be something. Social media could be something that would get the U.S. out of debt.
So we should capitalize on people's use of social media.
I don't believe we should. Do I believe the government would? 100%.
They just need
That's
to-
all I got.
That's an
I feel
interesting
there's
point
other
that
ones.
I would extremely disagree with. You're already paying your internet service provider, money just to use this.
Exactly.
And then here comes the government, and of course they're already being taxed.
Exactly.
Here comes the government taxing
That-
you
that-
personally
To speak.
to use something you're already being taxed for, and you're already paying for.
Here's the
it.
thing, though. You're not just paying your internet service provider. You're paying your phone bill when you use data,
Yes.
right?
Uh,
So it's not just internet service provider. So therefore,
So why should we have an additional tax? That's my point.
okay, right. So like my statement had came before in a past podcast, right? What would the difference between us paying an extra 5 cents on our bill going to the government and the difference between us just paying and getting that 5 cents back and paying the actual app like a day? What's the difference there?
A double tax.
But
What's the
no.
what's the
I think you're misunderstanding. What I'm saying is, would you rather pay the internet company 5 cents a day, right, and not realize that we're paying that extra 5 cents, or know that you're paying Facebook 5 cents a day to use Facebook, and then you have that power of choice to not use Facebook for that day?
Right, but when a company puts that in place, that's a service charge versus the government who already taxes you for the price of doing business. They tax you on your income. They tax you on your profits. For the average American who uses the internet, they tax you on what you earn. So to tax you to do something of your own volition, that there's no justification in that.
But okay, so Go ahead.
Essentially,
Go
they're
ahead.
charging you to speak.
right.
Because that's what, on Facebook, they're charging you to communicate with your friend.
Or your family.
That's why it's called social media.
Right. I get what you're
So-
saying. So the internet is charging you, and the phone companies are charging you.
Free media is in the car. You know what I mean? So these are things that are, those are two ideas that shouldn't have a charge on it. It shouldn't be billable.
But okay, do we really know what phone companies are charging us for? Do you know what your phone company is 100%
I look at my
charging?
Yes,
phone
it's
bill
public.
every day.
It's public.
Yeah, yeah.
Now
I mean,
that's
not
a
every
whole
day,
nother.
but every
That's
month
another
I look at my
conversation.
But that's what I'm
Does
saying.
the
Like,
average American,
how do we not know that the phone company is giving us some of this money to the government? You know what I'm saying? These
Right,
are charges
because-
we don't
because a
see. You see what I'm
business-
saying?
An enterprise isn't in the habit of giving the government more than is required.
Exactly.
Oh, nah.
So they aren't going to secretly
Give
Take
that
more
5 cents and
and
then
then-
give it to the
right,
government.
it's
They're going to
just-
take
Okay.
that 5 cents and they're going to put it in their pocket.
Yeah. But we talk about hidden fees all the time.
Yeah, but that's service charge. You see what I mean?
What does that service go towards?
No, you mean the charge.
The
What is
charge,
the
yeah,
charge
yeah,
goes
yeah.
into
The
the
service
services
charge.
that they offer, right? So that's different from
You mean
governmental
who gets
tax.
that money?
Yeah, exactly.
The company.
Yes. The people
Okay.
the
Yeah.
CEOs and the COOs of the company.
So
And the
if
employees.
we were trying to make the economy better, you wouldn't pay 5 cents a day to go on social media. That's where I'm ultimately getting to.
Listen, if
For
I
320
want
million
to be
people.
philanthropic, it'll be of my own volition. If I want to give to make something better, I do it of my own free will.
Okay.
I'm not. You're not going to stipulate on me. You need to give to make this better.
Okay.
And I agree with Pat right there. Yeah, you're not going to tax me on top of taxing me already
Yeah.
to do what I've already been paying for it to do.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if it's a penny a month.
So they're taxing you to use the
Yeah.
internet already.
Yeah, you pay
You get-
taxes on everything.
So if they added a little bit more taxes on what you paid to Cox Communication, Verizon, whatever internet you use, would that be an issue?
Yeah, do better with the taxes I'm giving you.
That's what I'm saying. What if they taxed you a little 5 cents more
But
a
he's
month?
saying they're already taxing us, so why not do better with the money that we're
Exactly.
being taxed?
Yeah.
Instead of having to tax more, maybe look at the spending plan, the budget plan. The government needs to look at the budget plan and figure out
Okay, so
okay,
it's a
how are we
government. It's a
using-
government issue.
how are we
It's a
using
government
how
issue.
are they using
I
their
got you.
funding? Where they have this
Let
much
me
money.
let me bring it to this point right here. Let's go back to we talked about it earlier. Bernie Sanders, his plan is to give Medicare for all. Yes, that raises your taxes
A whole
by
lot.
$2,000, but it also get rid of your premiums you already pay.
Right.
So you pay $5,000 a year in premiums, but your taxes go up $2,000. So you're saving money. Look it up.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it.
I mean, there are countries that have free healthcare. The only problem with free healthcare is that.
Well, not so much. I'm not trying to go on healthcare, but just a point of taxes right there. That you could do more with taxes already.
Right.
And so, yes, I'm already paying you enough shit. All right.
It's
I'm already paying you enough.
You tax me for every goddamn
working
thing. You
well
don't need
in
to tax
Canada.
me to use
Exactly.
Facebook.
It's working extremely well in Canada.
It works very
amongst
well.
That's
quite
why
a
I'm
few
going
things.
there.
Now, we talking about like elective surgeries, like you want to get your nose sharpened a little bit.
Yeah,
that's
but
something totally different.
that's out of your pocket.
But if you got a
though.
fucking ulcer in your stomach, that's that right there. But I ain't going so much back on
Yeah,
healthcare.
yeah,
but
yeah.
taxes, yes, do better with taxes we're giving you. Just do better with it. All right.
Do we know where all taxes are going?
No, we don't know.
No, hell no.
Okay.
I don't work for the government. How am I supposed to know?
Absolutely
No,
not.
you're right. You got it. That's my only thing.
But that's the problem. Is
J.
we
I don't
don't
feel
know.
like
J. Cole has a song he did well with on his new album about that.
We don't
about
know
the
what we don't know where the
misappropriation of
taxes
funds
are
when it comes
going,
to
and that's
taxes.
one of the issues.
that would be a huge issue, and that's what I was trying to open up.
I want to know why they ain't fixed these goddamn Maryland roads.
Why they ain't fix no roads?
These damn.
Illinois ain't
I
any
have
better.
never been in a
Virginia ain't
place.
any better.
Oh, so before we go into anything else right here, I have one more topic, but based on time, I'm going to skip this one for now.
Okay.
I think we covered pretty much a lot today that I'm comfortable with.
Gotcha.
But let's move on to a little bit of the after party of the show. That's